You open your notes, determined to knock out 3 chapters tonight. 30 minutes later, you're deep in a TikTok rabbit hole, convinced the algorithm can smell fear. By midnight, you've highlighted every line in the textbook, yet can't recall a single fact. Sound familiar? You're stuck in the illusion of learning, where motion feels like progress, but memory stays blank. What if the next test could feel open book, even when it's not? Below are 6 protocols pulled straight from peer-reviewed labs, each engineered to make your brain store information faster than you thought ethically possible. Skip them and you'll stay in the highlighter cult, racking up hours but not grades. Stay to the end because the final hack is the biological cheat code almost every A+ student quietly uses. Tip 1. Hack activation energy with micro-commitments. Your brain is not lazy, it's an energy accountant. Parkinson's law says work swells to fill the calendar window you give it, so shrink the window. Tell yourself, I'll just do 20 focus minutes. That micro-promise lowers the starting hurdle below the resistance line, and once momentum kicks in, you'll often keep going. Except now it's choice, not chore. Tip 2. Run the Feynman technique. Nobel physicist Richard Feynman aced exams by teaching concepts to an imaginary 12-year-old. Open a blank page, write the topic at the top, then explain it aloud in words a kid would get. Every time you catch yourself hiding behind jargon, that's a knowledge gap. Close the gap, rewrite the explanation, repeat until it's comic strip simple. Teaching forces retrieval plus elaboration, the dual punch that locks concepts into long-term storage. Tip 3. Replace rereading with retrieval practice. Highlighting is coloring, not learning. Real learning happens when you pull information out, not when you push it in. Close the book, stare at the wall, and recite everything you remember. Then quiz yourself with flashcards, but always answer aloud before you flip. Studies from Washington University show retrieval practice can raise final test scores by 50% over passive review, effectively giving you half a semester for free. Tip 4. Install Pomodoro sprints. Urgency triggers focus, and focus is a chemical your brain ration. Set a timer for 25 minutes and treat the session like a code red emergency. When the bell rings, step away for 5, stretch, refill water, scroll guilt-free. The break resets attention circuits via the Zeigarnik effect, so the next sprint starts fresh instead of foggy. 4 rounds fit perfectly between dinner and bedtime and beat a 3-hour fogathon every time. Tip 5. Weaponize the 80-20 rule. Not every fact is test-worthy. Roughly 80% of exam questions come from 20% of the material, your high-yield core. Hunt that core first, skim past papers, read the learning objectives, circle repeated themes. Start every new unit with a blank sheet self-test. Whatever you miss becomes your tactical 20%. Focusing fire there converts study time into marks instead of miscellaneous trivia. Tip 6. Upgrade the hardware with sleep and movement. All previous hacks are software. This one updates the biological CPU. During deep sleep, the hippocampus replays the day's patterns, transferring them to cortex for permanent storage. Cut sleep below 7 hours and you leave fresh memories in the USB stick instead of saving them to the hard drive. Pair sleep with movement. 20 minutes of brisk walking elevates BDNF, a protein that fertilizes new neural connections. Think of it as installing RAM upgrades while you dream and overclocking the processor during the walk. 6-step protocol recap. 1. Shrink the start to 20 minutes. 2. Teach it like you're talking to a kid. 3. Quiz instead of reread. 4. Sprint in Pomodoro cycles. 5. Snipe the high-yield 20%. 6. Sleep 7 hours and move daily. Tonight, choose the single step that feels easiest and run it once. Post the one-word mood your session left you with. Momentum compounds when it's measured. Master the loop and your next exam will feel less like a memory test and more like a victory lap.